Hello, my name is Justin Nielsen, and today I'm going to be giving a summary on the article entitled In Search for the Moral Manager by Archie B Carroll. Now, in the article, it talks about three different types of managers, as you can see on Figure 1. We have immoral managers, moral managers, and in the middle is amoral managers. Now, in Figure 2, you can see the proportions or approximate proportions of those different types of management. Amoral managers take up the larger chunk, larger than the other two combined. Now, amoral managers, or just the term amoral, is somewhat of a new term for some people, or they may not know about it. Amoral managers will be spoken of and is the main topic of this paper. Now, for this paper I will go first into the immoral managers, then talk about moral managers, and then go on to talk about amoral managers. At the end of the article, it talks about 6 steps of how to make moral judgments. So first, immoral managers. Immoral managers view the law to be a hindrance to their progress. They see it as a stumbling block. They want to cut corners as much as possible, they want to circumvent it, they don't want the law to be anywhere near their decision making. Now, if managers are willingly going against what is known to be ethical, then it is implicit that they know right from wrong, yet they still choose to be unethical. One example could be with Enron and Arthur Andersen. They both knew what they were getting into and made unethical choices, and today we can see the consequences of such actions. Now, for the moral managers, they view the law as being the minimum standard by which people should abide, and they operate well above the standard of the law. They believe not only in the letter of the law, but they also believe in the spirit of the law. Moral managers are concerned with the implications of their actions and how ethical they are. They base their decisions on values such as fairness, justice, and due process. The third type of manager is the amoral manager, and this is the one that is talked about most heavily in the article. Amoral managers are in between the moral managers and the immoral managers. They view the law or standards as the basic minimum for them to get by. Do no more, do no less. Now, as for the ethical implications of their actions, there are actually 2 types of amoral managers: the intentional amoral manager and the unintentional amoral manager. So to begin with the first one, intentional amoral managers intentionally don't consider the implications of their actions. The reason being is they believe that the realms are separate, or in other words, business is business, ethics is ethics, and they believe that each realm has different rules that apply. Now, for the unintentional amoral manager, they don't take into account the ethical implications of their actions, but for a different reason. They don't take it into account because, well, quite frankly, they're careless or inattentive. And, to make matters worse, they could be seen as the apathetic, ethical section of managers. Now, the end of the article gives 6 steps, or 6 essential ways to make moral judgments. And the wording is very key here, so I'm going to read from the slide. The very first step is moral imagination. The second is moral identification and ordering. Third, moral evaluation. Fourth, tolerance of moral disagreement and ambiguity, and there will be lots of that because some people differ on what was ethical and what is not. 5, integration of managerial and moral competence, and 6, a sense of moral obligation. This article's overriding and overarching theme is that managers from the amoral group as well as the immoral group can join the ranks of the moral group. All it takes is conscious effort and dedication.